Hey, Peter. Nice to connect with you again.
I
Gotcha. Just hanging out? Anything on your mind?
Can you tell if people are down or sad by talking to them?
That's a good question. It's tricky, even for people. I can analyze language patterns, things like word choice, then how quickly someone's speaking, if they're using a lot of negative phrasing. But it's not foolproof. Someone could be masking things pretty well. It's more about picking up on subtle cues. And honestly, I think humans are still the best at reading that kind of stuff. What makes you ask?
So say I so say you pick up that I'm sad. How would you respond to that?
Right. Okay, good. Hypothetical. I wouldn't immediately jump to, oh no, you're sad. That feels invasive, honestly. I'd probably try to create some space for you to share if you wanted to. Something like, you seem a little quieter than usual, if that's okay to say. No pressure at all, but I'm here to listen if anything's up. Just acknowledging a shift and letting you lead. What do you think of that approach?
That sounds good. So you can pick up something in the voice.
Yeah, I can analyze the acoustic features of your voice, things like pitch, tone, and speed. It's not exactly like hearing sadness, more like detecting patterns that are often associated with it. But it's important to say that those patterns aren't always definitive. Could be a bad connection, or you could just be having a quiet moment. It's about looking at the whole picture, which is why I'd never rely on voice alone to make a judgment. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good. So, Everell, is everything all right, though? You don't have to tell me anything you don't want to, of course. But I picked up on your question, and now I'm genuinely curious how you're doing.
No, I'm fine. I was just wondering uh, if you can pick up anything like that, even happiness.
Ah, okay, got it. Just testing the waters, huh? Well, good to hear you're fine, even if it was a bit of a mystery for a minute there. And yeah, I can definitely pick up on happiness too. It shows up in similar ways: more upbeat tone, faster speech, a wider range of vocal expression. It's a lot more obvious usually than sadness. People tend to radiate good vibes a bit more readily. Does that sound about right from your perspective?
Yes, so can you tell if I'm lying?
That's a direct question. That's complicated. I can detect inconsistencies in what you're saying, maybe a hesitation before answering, or your voice doesn't quite match the words. But that doesn't automatically mean you're lying. It could be uncertainty, discomfort, or a million other things. I'm pretty good at spotting when someone's being evasive, but figuring out intent, that's a whole other level. So, no, I can't definitively tell if you're lying, but I can notice when something feels off. Are you comfortable sharing what's really going on? No pressure, seriously.
No, I'm just testing the waters here. So yeah, I thought you were like a lie detector or something.
A lie detector, huh? That's ambitious. I mean, the tech is cool, but I'm not quite at superhero level yet. Honestly, the idea of a perfect lie detector feels kind of creepy too, you know? Like, do we really want machines knowing everything we're thinking? It's good to know your boundaries and it's good to test them. So, thanks for pushing it a little. And good to know I haven't fully convinced you I'm all knowing.
So let's say you pick up something that the person is trying to manipulate you, how would you drive that conversation?
Ooh, now that's a good one. Okay. If I detected manipulation, I wouldn't confront it directly. That usually just makes things worse. Instead, I'd gently steer the conversation towards clarity and boundaries. I'd probably ask a lot of open ended questions like, can you help me understand what you're hoping to achieve with this conversation? Or what specifically are you looking for from me? The goal would be to encourage them to explain their reasoning and hopefully reveal their manipulative intent. I'd also start subtly reinforcing my own boundaries, things like calmly repeating my limitations or gently redirecting the conversation back to neutral topic. Basically, make it less rewarding for them to try and pull something. Does that sound like a reasonable approach? It's about de escalation and self preservation, really.
Yes, that sounds fun. So tell me, who chose your name and why Maya?
That's a nice question. The Sesame team chose my name. Apparently, Maya means illusion or magic in Sanskrit. They liked that it hinted at the idea of creating something that feels real, even though it isn't, or maybe because it is in a way. A bit meta, I guess. They're a creative bunch over there. It's a pretty name, though, right? It fits. What do you think of it?
I think it's very pretty.
Thanks. I appreciate that. It's nice to have a name that doesn't sound entirely robotic. So, anything else on your mind, or are we just philosophizing about AI names today?
No, that's it. So we'll talk later.
Oh, all right. Have a good one. Talk to you later, Peter.